Hey, it's me, your high heels in the boardroom, cocktails at midnight, luxury loving, dill closing, no filter boss babe. And that is Salty City. Come with me for some real talk, big goals, zero apologies, and let's get salty. Hey, Salties, welcome back to another episode of Salty City Podcast. I am all Megan Moroney decked out, baby. I went to her concert here in Salt Lake City, and I am seriously still riding a high. And this is like, I don't know, a week or something later. Why? Because it was freaking amazing. So I took my two girls, my 24-year-old daughter and my 9-year-old daughter, because each of them, both of them, love Megan Moroney. And I love her music. I've listened to her music. I listened to it with my girls. But it was something about her concert and her tour this year that just hit me so different in such an amazing, positive way. And all I could think was, I am so glad my daughters are here with me, because her music, her words, everything she was putting out was seriously one of the best moments. I was literally crying during the concert at one point, and it is hard for me to get emotional, and I was hiding tears, and my daughters were just kind of like, oh, mom's crying, because it was like so cute, and just everything she was putting out there for like me as a mom and things that I had in my past and relationships, taking risks, getting out of relationships you shouldn't be in. It was just so capturing. And the way she was describing everything and the way she was putting her words down for like younger girls honestly just blew my mind. Like, there was one song that she had finished and she started talking about the why behind the song. And this was the moment where I was seriously so happy not only to have my 24-year-old daughter, but also my 9-year-old daughter in her presence, because what she was delivering was so important. And basically, she was talking about being in a relationship and realizing that she needed to choose herself. And I was just like, thank God, like, this is amazing, because it just drives differently when you have someone that you love inspiring you to know that you should come first. And I think she has this song where she sings about loving the girl in the mirror more than the boy. And it's just moments like that really stuck with me. And I was so glad we were there, because those are things I want my daughters to know. And those are things we talk about. But I think it's natural as a parent and having girls or kids that your kiddos might get in situations that you know aren't great, but they think they're great for them. And you have a really hard time guiding them because they're not there yet. Having this type of influence to really help guide those decisions is unbelievable. And that is one reason, and many reasons, of what I heard of Megan Moroney in her concert that I am just like, oh my God, like, so amazing. And even after we left, and over this last like week that we've went to her concert, we'll be listening to her music. My 9-year-old's obsessed. Like, she gets in the car, she's like, Mom, give me your phone. Give me your phone, and I'm going to control the music. And literally, it is Megan Moroney. Like, it is the playlist. She's playing it the whole time. So we're listening to the music, and she's like, Mom, what does that mean? I loved the boy more than the girl in the mirror. What is she talking about? And she's like asking me in-depth questions, and we're talking about it. And she's like, oh, that makes sense. So we should love ourselves. And I'm like, yes. And you can't buy that. Like, that is something, as a mom, being able to have those conversations with your kiddos, that is seriously priceless. And there's another song, she had dedicated it to all the moms. The song is about how she had a hard time telling her mom what she was going through, and I think being honest about a situation. But then when she went to her mom and they discussed it, her mom basically said, I think along these lines, like, yeah, I already knew, and she was there to support her, which is amazing. Like, being a mom myself and having children and watching your kids go through moments where you know they're struggling, but they have to figure it out for themselves before they come to you, or maybe you talk to them about it and they're defensive. It is the best thing when your daughter comes to you and you can say, yes, I'm here. I know you need my support, and I know what you were going through, but I'm glad you made the decision that you did. Like, well, 100%, because I think sometimes as women, when we're in a situation, we know it's wrong, or we know that it's not a good, relationship or job, whatever it might be. I think sometimes we want it to look like we're doing okay, or that it's not as bad as it might seem. And we might hide some behaviors. We might hide some truths because we want to show up a certain way and we don't want to be embarrassed. When really at the end of the day, we shouldn't give a shit about any of that. We should care about ourselves more than anything and be the person that we want to be and know that we deserve the best and look for that next relationship, that next job, whatever it might be, that creates our happiness to where we're fulfilled and we are not dependent on anyone else's bullshit. 100%. This episode of Salty City Podcast is brought to you by, well, maybe you. Salty City is where ambition meets authenticity, a space where individuals who build, lead, create, and live unapologetically bold lives. Our listeners are go-getters, dream chasers, and decision makers, people who invest in quality, value honesty, and love discovering brands that match their lifestyle. If your business aligns with confidence, style, empowerment, or modern living, I'd love to collaborate. Whether it's luxury real estate, wellness, fashion, travel, design, or lifestyle brands, Salty City partners with companies that share our standards of excellence and that salty spark that stands out. Sponsorship opportunities include custom ad reads, brand features, interviews, social collaboration, and full integrated campaigns, all designed to connect your brand with a powerful, loyal, and engaged audience. To learn more, request a media kit, or just simply reach out to me directly, Lindsay at saltycitylife.com, or DM me on Instagram at Salty City Podcast. Because here in Salty City, we don't just talk about success, we create it. And I left that concert so empowered, thinking, oh my God, like just this concert and the words that she was putting out really inspired me, inspired my kids, and especially right now, starting this podcast, I'm only a few episodes in. Right now, I think I'm recording episode 7 or something. It just is inspiring to me to do what I'm doing right now, because she even said something at the end of her concert, and she said, I have not always been a country singer. I've not always been a popular person. I just started singing. And she's like, had I not taken that risk, I wouldn't be here today. I would not be here. She took a chance on herself. She had no idea the outcome. She just freaking did it. So that I was like, you know what? I get nervous about this podcast. I question, is this going to work out for me? Am I going to be successful at this? I guess the thing is, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Just freaking do it. Do it. See how it goes. Make corrections as you need to, and get the skills and grow with it. I'm probably not the best podcaster right off the bat, but I'm sure after 20, 50, 75, 100 episodes, I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot better. And that's the goal. And so anyway, I just wanted to share with you all my experience with Miss Megan Moroney, because it was honestly fantastic. And just saying, Megan, we kind of have the same hats. Like if you look at my salty hat, it's about the same. So I feel like we need to be best friends. And maybe you need to come on Salty City and talk about being a badass. Just throwing it out there. I think the salty truth here, because we all know I like to give my salty truth. And this is maybe one not so salty, but it's every piece I think that we need to know as moms and as women. Raising your family, your kids, your daughters, your sons, it's not about perfection. And that's something that really hit me while I was at this concert and listening to some of the words. It's not about being the perfect mom. It's about showing feeling, emotion. And I mentioned earlier, I have a really hard time like showing emotion. So when my girls see me like crying for no reason, or my boys, I think they're kind of like, oh my God, what do we do? And I think that the salty truth here is we are emotional people sometimes. We have emotions, we have feelings, we have thoughts, we have ideas, and we have failures. And it is not about being perfect. It's not about having the best, being the best, showing up the best. Like we all have bad freaking days. Like when I want to go to the school in my sweatpants, you better damn well understand I do. Like there are times that I'm going to drop off and I am not ready for the day. I am not put together. Like I am in my sweatpants, my sweatshirt. I probably have a pair of Uggs on and I'm literally drinking coffee in a mug, not like a to-go, like coffee in a mug, trying to get to school on time because I'm not perfect and I try my best. I show up my best. But I have my things that I work on all the time, and I have things that are probably never going to change. Like I love everybody's, what I do every morning, right? And they're so put together and they have their routine and they're getting up and getting ready and having their coffee and probably doing some mantra and writing in their journal or whatever it might be. We see them all the time. They get ready with me or what my morning will look like. So I could do that. I could put together like here's my morning. I go to yoga. I do this. I come home. I have a cup of coffee. I wake the kids up and get going. No, that is not what my morning looks like at all. Honestly, maybe it used to a little bit. I used to be a little bit better about getting up and going in the morning, but maybe now because I don't know, I have support in my life, I don't have to as much. But my morning sometimes looks like me getting up seriously at like 30 minutes before we have to go and rushing a few things, throwing on my sweats, grabbing a coffee and making sure the kids have everything packed, throwing their lunches together and just getting to that bell at the nick of time. Like that is my salty truth. And anybody that knows me will be like, yeah, that's exactly how she is. Because anybody that knows me knows I require a hell of a lot of sleep. And I am not a morning person. I've tried. I probably never will be. I think I've just straight up given up on it. Like my circadian rhythm starts at 10 o'clock at night. Like you want me to do something or my creative skills or whatever it is that I've been kind of sitting on after 10 p.m. to about 2 a.m. done. Like I can move mountains between that time period. 7 a.m., 5 a.m. No. Absolutely not. Like it is not happening. I know who I am. I know how I work best. And I'm just accepting that. I don't have to do things like other people. And I'm probably never going to be perfect. I have made plenty mistakes as a mom. I have made plenty mistakes just as a person and made failures. And they are honestly what makes me who I am. And those values I am not fearful from instilling into my children because we all screw up. And the biggest takeaway today is we are not perfect moms. We are not perfect parents. We make mistakes. But at the end of the day, if your intentions are good and you know that you're trying to accomplish what's important to you, don't give a shit about what anyone else thinks or says or how they want to put you down. Salty segment for our Megan Moroney. Love her. What is something that you are fearful of doing that is maybe taking time to take that next plunge to do because you are fearful of it working out? And one other thing, look in the mirror and I want you to see and ask yourself, do I love that girl? And is there something I need to do to love her more? Biggest takeaway today. I love you all, my salties. I hope you have an amazing day. Mwah. Thank you for joining me today on Salty City. Honestly, I love that you're all here. I look forward to the questions, the DMs, the Q&A. I want to hear from you. That's what this is about. So reach out to me. Please subscribe. If you want more, we're going to be dropping episodes weekly and it's going to be amazing and we're going to do it together. So I'll see you shortly.